ceremony. It was actually to activate a certain energy within you so that you can mature properly and be this person in society that the collective needs.
Makes
So
perfect sense. That makes a lot
yeah,
of sense.
yeah. So in the process of bringing these things out in myself, I learned the art of tantric body work. I did the practices, and what that does is it causes a rapid Kundalini expansion. And if you do the work that goes with it, then your Kundalini continues to expand and it stays and all this other stuff. So I ended up revealing to myself my gifts and abilities that I didn't think I could have. I didn't think I had like healing. I'm not saying that I heal. I just create the container, right? But we're going to say healing,
Sure,
right?
sure.
So people had all kinds. So I was working with this one young man that had sickle cell. We helped rebuild some of his hip bone, right? That was pretty cool. I worked with
I'd say
some.
that's very cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
really cool. It's pretty cool. It's really cool. So that's kind of where I started. Also, like specialized in working with men, and then that branched off into um, channeling, but then letting the spirits work through me to do the healing. Something like more on that lane, or I control. I don't really want to say control environments, but I can manipulate environments. You see what I'm saying? Energies all around us at all times, and we all are projecting a certain field. And if you're aware of the dynamics of the things going on around you, you can switch things to your favor. So, like one thing I tell ladies all the time is, if you're talking to a man and you want to come off non-aggressive or non-confrontational, just stand at an angle. You see what I'm saying? Because energy, it's like personal feng shui. You just stand at an angle, and it doesn't feel challenging to them, and they're more easily receptive to what you have to say to them. You know what I mean? It's all energetic. So I got into like that, and it just continues to reveal more and more and more gifts. So what I'm doing Saturday, before the Nicholas event, at the guided play event that I'm having, I will be kind of debuting the higher level of the things that I do.
In fact,
And
when we were on this week, you said you only had 6 tickets left. How can people
yeah.
get tickets? Do you have any more tickets left? And if so, how can they get them?
So you can go to www.adaramoselle.com and just go to the
You
events
gotta say
page.
it slower. You gotta say it slower, darling.
Sorry. www.adaramoselle.com, and then just go to the events page, and it's God at Play. And you can
Adara
register
Moselle is spelled how for those that maybe. Can you spell your name, Adara?
ADARA
Oh, right there. It's right
MOS.
there on this. Right there. Thank you. Thank you so
Yeah, of
much.
course. My pleasure.
Okay.
And so the whole goal of that is to give people an opportunity to experience their self and their divinity. Like, I can tell you all day long about what you're capable of, but some things are beyond words. So I just got to show you.
Sure.
And if you're willing to, show yourself, then we're just creating that container for you to do that. And I just, press the button, and see what happens.
Now I'm gonna press a button here too, because I saw Hank manipulate these images. Okay, how do you do this thing? Okay, I'm trying to do. Okay, did I do this?
Yeah, that's good.
You're doing it.
Do I have everybody on the screen?
Yes.
Okay, let me see.
Yep, you got everybody.
Okay, hold on. Yeah, there we
That's
go. Got that one. I kind of like that one. Okay. Okay. See, Simon told me at the last minute. Simon and Hank Rosick said, I said, how do they do this? Okay. Now, who would like to speak about some of the things they're going to be doing again too? Because I think this is very, very interesting. It's going to, and first of all, let me get to you, Kafunya, and Simon, because you two are the ones who kind of got this idea to get all these beautiful people and talented and gifted individuals that's going to be here this weekend. So who want to go first, you, Kafunya, or King Simon?
Let Kafunya go.
Okay. So, like I had mentioned before, the Spiritual Legacy series is honoring the living ancestors who bridge the physical and spiritual realms with messages of empowerment. And because the mission aligns perfectly with what our vision and mission is, and because we value what everyone does here within the community, that's how, again, it came about. And me, working with the crystals, the essential oils, the tuning forks, and all of those things. I just love bringing those frequencies because, as you know, each cell has their own brain, and so when we can, elevate a person, they can do exactly what we are doing and even better, and allowing people to, if they have a dream or a vision, that vision can come into reality. So people have to know that, because even in Christianity, they say, Yahashua the Christ says, the kingdom of heaven is within, and the kingdom of heaven is within, and the God force, the God frequency is within you. So we have to honor those right here, right now, because when they go to the next realm, they might be on another assignment. You know what I'm saying?
Got it. Simon, I know you're busy. Bro. Okay. Hold on. Let me go. Okay, let me go to Dr. Moore then. Dr. Moore, how did you get into this in the first place?
Yes, so this story never gets old. When I was on a discovery of self, changing my diet, I knew by a certain point that I was supposed to be helping people. But it wasn't until my mom told me the story when she had her first iridology experience. When she was around my age, she had like a terrible pain that's indescribable. And once I tell the story, people know that pain. So she went to doctor after doctor. They ran every test, couldn't figure out what it was. It was 2 weeks in and out of the doctors, didn't know what it was. They gave her pain medication and they said, hey, we don't know what else to do. Right. And so my grandmother was like, listen, I told you to go to that iridologist. My grandmother loved iridology. And so my mom was a skeptic a little bit, but with nothing to lose, in this pain, she went. And 2 minutes and sitting into his chair, he said, you have gallstones. He looked into her gallbladder area of the iris and seen how dark it was. And so she's like, gallstones, so he told her what diet creates or the stones, and it was exactly what she was doing and eating at the time. He gave her a remedy to pass the stones, and Friday she had to fast. By Monday, stones were passed. And I was just amazed. I'm like, a doctor could look into the eye and tell you, where the pain was, and you went to medical doctor after. I was like, oh my goodness. So right then and there, my mom put me through school. I knew that's what I wanted to do. So I went to school for iridology, followed up.
Wow, that's nice.
Yep.
Yep.
Finished in 2018, went back to school for naturopath. And so it's just been an amazing journey. And now I do the same thing for other people. We just had our liver flush not too long ago, where several people in the chat passed a lot of stones. A lot of people reported that manifestation was easier, because you got to think all of that stuff sludged in your system. Your pathways are not open enough for you to have the abundance that you're looking for. So people were commenting in the chat on WhatsApp. Yeah, I just got the job that I wanted. I just signed a contract for this house. I'm like, I'm reporting that I made more money this week than the last. So it's like, when you cleanse on a physical level, that opens up your spiritual pathways for you to gain what you desire. So it's just amazing, what you can see in the eye. Like you can see.
Everybody, make sure y'all come this week and bring your eyes with you. Bring your eyes with you.
You got no choice.
and get ready. I mean, this is such a cross section, and I got to talk to Hank. Hank, with your brilliant self of magnet crystals and pyramids. In fact, Hank, I saw you having a lady. Yes, I got mine too. I'd have to get up and go get mine, but I can't do that right now.
This is a pain remover. It also helps decalcify heart chakra and third eye.
Will you have one of those available?
Yes, I will.
Hold one
can
for
magnetize water, tea,
Yeah.
juice, and pull pain away immediately.
Good.
Then we're going to have xenon pyramids. This is a xenon gas, is a gas for the cells to heal, the heart to heal from bad memories. And if you got drama and trauma, you can put xenon near your heart.
I got mine over there by the wall. See, I can't get up yet. I got all these things. Listen, didn't you give that to the 4-year-old little girl this Sunday?
Yeah, she got her little toes massaged.
Yeah, she got her toes massaged. She was 4 years old. That was the sweetest thing. And you should have saw how she looked at Hank like who? You got to understand, a 4-year-old little girl looking at Hank. He was massaging her feet, and then he gave her that, and he spun it around, and she just. I mean, children are just so beautiful.
So beautiful.
Hey, we only come this way once.
You know,
right.
And that was such a nice experience to see, Hank, and God bless you for that. That was amazing.
Let me tell you, family, children are already in a state of enlightenment.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I felt like I was massaging an angel's feet. She was fully luminous. She was present.
Her face was
she was holy.
Great.
Yeah.
That's the only way I can describe. And then schooling is fooling if you're not homeschooling.
Right.
That's right.
Say it again for the people in the back, Unc. That rhymed.
What'd you say?
You said schooling is what? You said something.
It's
Public
fooling.
schooling is fooling.
If you're not homeschooling.
If you're not homeschooling. You know, I know sisters get the biological urge, but I'm going to tell you, sisters, you better prep up those homeschool books because your beautiful Lotus child will be mashed and crashed with the public school system.
For real. Yeah.
Hey, Unc, you remember this? Unc, you remember this?
Ooh, that's a powerful one, Brother King.
Unc, you made this years ago. So.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I still have them all around my computer.
Mine. We be covering my screen here. I mean, I've got magnets, and I've got this and that.
So I'm gonna tell all the audience, listen, if y'all over 25 and you want to maintain, come on down to this event so that you can not only feel good, you'll look good, and you'll be educated like you should be.
Right. And you know, family, remember the tickets, you can get it right here, and the live stream tickets. You have two choices when you go to that link for both days to either watch it on live stream. You can come to my linktr.ee/King Simon. You'll see Spiritual Legacy and Spiritual Alchemy. It'll take you to both those two links through each link. So you can either go to the live stream or be there live. And I want to say to the family, while I was on the phone here, it was Dick Gregory's nephew that called me, Mark Gregory. And I'm actually going to be doing a tribute to Dick Gregory October 12th in Atlanta with a comedy show with Mark Gregory. So we're about to turn it up. I'm about to let it out. We're going to do what we do. Tribute to Dick Gregory. Y'all need to fly out to Atlanta, vend. I'm going to have the whole vending thing. I'm going to do what I do.
Remember, Simon, we did something while Dick Gregory was a little late. We spoke until the time he arrived there. It was in Brooklyn.
And that's going to be a whole weekend. October 12th, his birthday with his nephew. And then October 13th, Baba Ashra Kwesi and Mira Kwesi. 2 days.
Woo!
Now, what I'm going to do is this.
Y'all need to be out there.
Coming soon, but I want to start with Adara Moselle. How can people get in touch with you other than seeing you this weekend on Sunday? Now, give out your site again, and people can get tickets for Saturday, and then they can come on Sunday, please. Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. So again, you can go to www.adaramoselle.com. Also, Adara Moselle on Instagram is where I post most of my stuff. So if you want to see any of my work or anything else like that, you can follow me there. I offer private sessions. I have maybe one more spot for private sessions while I'm in New York. It's probably gonna have to be there Friday. I'm working, man. Do
you have a Cash App?
I have a Cash App. Adara's Electric Touch.
Adara's what?
Electric Touch.
Okay, is that a $?
$, Adara's Electric Touch. I can put in the chat if you guys want. But reach out to me. I'm very responsive. I do distance sessions. The beautiful thing
put
about
that in the chat so my moderator can put it up on the screen too. This is with everybody, because Shakira, you're next. How can people get in touch with you in case they can't come this weekend to see you and have a private session?
Yes, absolutely. So my link
tree. Put yours in the chat too. There you go. Yours just popped up. Go ahead, Shakira.
Sure.
Or
Yeah,
Dr.
sure. So my link tree is www.linktree/holistica healer. That's HOLISTICA healer.com. My main website, we're doing maintenance right now, so the Holistica Palace website, it may show is down, but my other website, Be the Waters, is up, so you can book a consultation there. All
Be
of my
the Waters.
BeTheWaters.com. All of my links are on my link tree. So that's
okay. So can you post your link tree in the private chat so that can be up on the screen with the moderator?
Got it.
Okay. See, I'm not. Simon is so good with what he does. When we did this show, every time he mentioned somebody, the thing flash course. So I still got a long way to go. So I'm copying Simon. But in the meantime, put it on the the private chat, and so that way people can know. And this is
Brother Lloyd.
Yes.
Question I wanted to ask
There we
Dr.
go.
Moore.
Thank you. It's right there. Yes.
I was going to ask Dr. Moore, do you have like a sign up registration, like with certain times for the readings, or like how are you doing that?
I will be. Yes, that's how I usually do the event. So it's like 25 minutes. So you could sign up from like 4, I guess, to 8. I'm not sure what my speaking session is. So yeah, it'll be you'll sign up, and then when it's your turn, you can get called up and get your reading done.
Good. I was going to ask Kafunia next, but Kafunia jumped ahead of me, and hers is kafunia.com. I saw yours.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah, I saw yours. You know, you ain't a Leo for nothing. There you go. IG, her IG, kafunia.com. By the way, Dr. Moore, do you have a Cash App that people can reach out to you?
Yes, it's $Holistica Love. I'm gonna put it in.
Yeah, I put my wrong IG, and it's Kafunia Star Rebel.
Okay. Do you have a Cash App too, sister? Thank you. I got a Holistic Love. Okay, a love. Kafunia, you have a $sign with you too?
Yes, I do. It's $Kafunia Ife. I'll put it.
Well, put that in the in the private chat too, please, so my moderator can put it up there. All righty. Hank, you next, buddy. How do people get in touch with you?
They can come to my YouTube channel, Magnets, Crystals, Pyramids, and Cash App. I want you to go to Mama Ella or Mama Adara, because these are 2 young mothers. And if you want to give something to me, Uncle Hanky, I want y'all to gift these 2 beautiful mothers that are bringing forth the future generations.
That's right.
All of them are mothers, sir. All of them are mothers.
I've been knowing Hank
about
I've been knowing Hank about close to 40 years. Seriously. Hank has always given me something. He's the only person I got forced to buy something from him. Magnets, everything. But notice how he did give the monies too. Because Mama Ella, you next on there. So get ready, dear. You know what I'm saying? So, but that's his spirit. That's how Hank is. And it's nice to be very powerful to be that selfless in his love.
Exactly.
Everybody. So, well, we still gonna hit you off on the weekend. So don't you worry, Hank. Mama Ella, how can people get in touch with you? And can you put it in the private chat, please, so people can see it too?
Okay, so you can reach me on Instagram at your_majesty13. That is UR_majesty13. I also have a YouTube channel that you can subscribe to, and if you would like to receive a mini reading, I always post before I go online, so you can get the notifications that I'm going online and doing these mini readings. My YouTube channel is Ella Samory, so that is ELLASAMORY, which I will put in the chat. And my website is samorisherbs.com. That is Samoris, SAMORYS, herbs.com, where I have all natural herbs from the island of Jamaica, which
All
I've been
right. All right. I
providing.
like that.
Yeah,
I like
I've
that.
been
Okay.
providing since what, 2016?
Yeah.
Yeah, long time now. So,
And Mama Ella, don't forget you're going to be on Brother Rich show tonight at 9 o'clock.
oh yeah, oh yeah, I'm gonna be also
See,
on
you ain't even
Brother
thank
Show.
you. I mean,
Yeah.
King Simon, thank you for letting us know. See, she was gonna go without saying that.
Plug the event. Plug the event.
I mean,
I want all of y'all to plug what you do because they don't understand. This is one of the rare weekends where we can get all of you together collectively, and all people got to do is show up at 1396 Fulton Street at Nicholas, Brooklyn. That's all they got to do.
right.
See you, shake your hand, show you love, embrace, and also I want you to support them too. It's very, very important because every single one of us in this panel have stepped out on faith. I don't know what any of y'all that's got a 9 to 5 in that sense. Y'all got a pension plan, a 401k, whatever the case is. So every single one of these individuals in the panel is doing things that like really it just shows just a real love that we have for helping humanity. Because if we didn't, we would stay safe in our jobs, keep it real safe, you know what I'm saying, go through some drama. But the fact that all of y'all are doing this is great. So I want to thank all of y'all very much. Last words. I'm going to start with you, Adara. Last word.
Yeah, just come on out and you're going to have an amazing experience Saturday and Sunday. I look forward to working with you guys. If you want to subscribe to my YouTube channel, please do. It's Adara Moselle. And yeah, tell your friends, tell your people, come on out. It's going to be amazing. It really is. I'm excited.
Shakira Moore.
Yes, I also have I forgot my YouTube channel, the Master Iridologist, Holistic Healer. I have a lot of different videos.
Repeat that one more time. You said it kind of fast, young lady. Can you repeat?
Oh, it's at the Master Iridologist. So I have a few videos on there where I show, you know, different aspects of the iris and what diseases can be told. I do a class every Sunday. This Sunday, I'm not going to do a class because I'll be at the event. But we do different classes every Sunday, just showing what can be told through the iris on my YouTube. So you can subscribe to that. And I can't wait to be back in my hometown, Brooklyn. And then it's just,
Mama Ella, before we sign off and we see you later on tonight on you have the last word also.
Yes, so I will be on Brother Rich's channel tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And honestly, if you are looking for a positive and real deal psychic medium reading, book with me. I will contact your ancestors, your spirit guides, tap into your past life and things of that nature, right? I've provided sessions for Kofunya,
Yes.
brother King Simon. I've channeled on Uncle Hanky's platform. So, you know, check me out. I'm
going to check you out myself personally.
Yes, you want to check me out.
Yeah, definitely.
So, you know, I'm true to this, not new to this.
Last word, Kofunya, with your beautiful self.
I forgot to mention my YouTube channel, which is Kofunya Ife. I have a YouTube channel, which I'm going to get excited. But the main thing is come out and support your own community. Come out and support these sisters, these brothers. King Simon, you know, he's the connoisseur.
No, Simon is the best.
Of promotion. You know, we know how we do back in the day, and Mama Ella is the truth because I recently had a passing of my brother, and she did it, man. She's the real thing.
I heard word about Mama Ella, and they said your reputation precedes you. Okay,
yeah. She is amazing, and Brother Lloyd and Uncle Hanky. Listen, y'all, we've been supporting every other community but our own. Come out and support definitely Nicholas, Brooklyn, who's celebrating 50 years. of this family melanated business.
Yeah.
So come true like you should. All right?
Hank,
Yes.
and you, sir. You, Hank. Last word, sir. How's that tea working, buddy?
What
So
just
you
came
sitting
to
back there
me,
all chilled.
man.
That must be some powerful tea, boy.
Green tea. I already know about you.
I'm gonna give King Simon about 16 ounces of this. Okay, what just came to
We're gonna
me?
be in Mars.
Listen. Fortune to receive fortune. Give and forgive.
Yes.
To receive good fortune. Forgive and give.
That's nice, Hank. That's
Dr.
nice. That makes too much sense.
You look like you out of high school, so I ain't, King Simon said you're a mama, but I want some ID.
Are you talking about me? You talking about me?
Yeah,
I'm a mama. My daughter just turned 9.
Wow, I don't believe that. I got 2 high schools around here. There's 2 high schools around here, and you look like you out there with them.
Simon, last word before you sign off. And Simon, thanks so much for gathering this collective of outstanding individuals.
Well, thank you very much. He's near Prospect Heights and Clara Barton. So big up to Uncle Rise and son. I know where he's at.
Yeah.
So, and don't forget the High School of the Deaf is right up the block too. I ain't forget. So yeah, but come on out. Remember, come to the Linktree, and that's Linktree/King Simon the Numerovator. That's Linktree/King Simon the Numerovator. That's where all my events are happening. All the things that I do. My YouTube channel, King Simon Presents, or the Numerovation Nation. All my books, everything you want to get, you can go to my Linktree. Or my IG, of course, is Iam.KingSimon. I am thankful for your audience. I'm thankful for all the people that came on and all. I can't wait to see. I'm leaving tomorrow, so I will be there in New York City. Ready.
Now this is it for Saturday.
That's right. That's right.
This is it for Sunday.
That's right.
Now I have to do a part 2 with Brother Jabari out of Baltimore. This is a tremendous.
Because of Brother Jabari, that's my people's. I think that's if that's the Jabari I'm thinking about.
Let me bring him up. Hold up. Let me see.
Oh, big brother Jabari, what's up?
What's going on, Brother King? What's going on, Brother King? How you feeling?
Now, this brother here has brought in Dick Gregory like I brought in Dick Gregory. He had a real good relationship.
He already told me. That anytime he called, Dick Gregory was always there.
Always there.
Well, I'm going to be at his venue on Saturday the 13th. That's why
I need to come out there. Jabari. I need to come out there. I haven't been over there, and I know what's the name. Invite me, Dr. Baruch. Invite me to his venue. I would definitely got to come.
You got to go to Dr. Baruch.
Yeah. But Jabari is a living legend out of B-More, man. Enough respect to him. Last time I ran into you, I was at Dr. Ben's funeral. That's the last time we ran into each other, gave each other a hug. It was good to see you, of course. What's up, brother Jabari? What's happening?
We got to get together and do something together, bro.
You know the deal.
It just goes to show you how small this world is. All righty? That's it.
We definitely got to do something together.
I'm going to have to see y'all later.
But do your thing with Jabari. Jabari, we'll talk. I got your numbers.
Brother.
All right, Jabari. Take care, man. I'll talk to you.
Peace to the family.
Peace.
Okay, y'all take care. Thank you. Jabari, hold on. Let me see. They're signing off. And okay. There we go. Hank is the last one, I think. And so I'm trying to get back to how this thing works. I see he's still enjoying his tea.
Oh, I finished that, man. I threw the cup away.
Jabari, how you doing, man?
I'm doing pretty good. How you doing, Brother Lloyd?
Fine. I've heard about you before, but I will have the pleasure of actually meeting you face to face at an event that you are sponsoring at your facilities. And in fact, this is the flyer right here. And I was introduced to you through Dr. Baruch, although I'd heard about you before, but this is going to be where I'm going. So those of you in the city of Baltimore and the surrounding areas, I think the tri-state area there is DC, Maryland, and Virginia. Would that be correct? That's your tri-state area in that way.
Definitely.
So those of you in the tri-state area, this is the place. I will be there at 5525 Hartford. Is that correct?
Yeah, Hartford Road.
Yeah,
Baltimore,
Hartford Road.
Baltimore, Maryland, 21214.
How did you get into this?
Oh man, so
and you've been doing this for years too.
Yeah. I mean, it'd be 29 years. 29 years in October that we actually been doing this. I started working at a black bookstore called Everyone's Place in Baltimore, and you probably know because I didn't even realize that I knew you. Like I knew Sister Kenda, who we work together and do a lot of things together. She said, "Do you want to bring the world-renowned Lloyd Strayhorn, numerologist?" And I was like, "World-renowned? Who is that?" And so that was so I didn't know. So then it was crazy. The next week, Dr. Baruch called me and said, "Hey, you heard of brother Lloyd Strayhorn, numerologist?" I was like, "You know what?" I said, "The sister was just talking to me about a brother named Lloyd Strayhorn." So as it started to go on more and more, even the brother, one of my barbers in the barbershop, he was like, "Yeah, I see you bringing Lloyd Strayhorn. I got his book, man. He's spot on." And I was like, "What's the name of his book?" And he was like, "What is it? The Numbers in You?" Is it?
Yep,
Numbers in You.
Yeah.
And I realized, I was like, "Wait, man, I used to sell that book back in the day when we used to sell books out on the street." And I realized that I was wait a minute. So then as just even last night, I was just scrolling through the internet. I mean, and I didn't even pull your name up, but I was just looking. It was like Zoe Williams, and I seen the Lloyd, the legendary Lloyd Strayhorn. I'm like, wait a minute. This brother is all very humble, and I'm like, I didn't realize that I knew your works, you know what I'm saying, but I'd never seen you speak and those different things. But you've been around with everybody, all the big wigs.
Yeah, I have been around doing this for quite some time.
Yeah.
But it'll be a pleasure to be at first with you there in the city of Baltimore. Though y'all made the news that was kind of like dramatic, but nonetheless, it's going to be very interesting. And so for those of you, this is the flyer. So for those of you, please take a screenshot, because also Brother Jabari is also going to be streamlining the event also. So the doors will open from 1 to 4. At the event is from 1 to 4, but the doors will open at 12, and it's the TNAT Holistic Wellness Center at 5525 Hartford Road there in Baltimore. And they have an early bird special and also the live stream. And so for that, how do they do? They call your number 410-303.
So I'm actually trying to put the link in the chat right now. I actually sent the link. Well, I did it in the private. For some reason, it was trying to make me do something else before I got into the comments.
Okay, there it is right there.
Yeah, but you had. I think you got to, if you copy it and then you got it into the main chat. If you could, I don't know if you can copy and paste it into the main chat.
Well, I have a moderator. Maybe she can help me with
that.
Oh,
okay. Definitely.
Hold up.
Yeah, so y'all come on out. It's gonna, man, we gonna have a good time. It's gonna be the first time that we bring in the legendary Lloyd Strayhorn to town. Like I said, I didn't realize that I really knew his works and knew exactly who he was, and people been raving about him. Normally I'm in the loop, but I guess I've been out of that loop, for a while. But
you haven't been out of the loop, brother. You just been busy raising your and doing some things. And he endears me to him because, like my dad, he's a barber also. And so my father was a very good, just a great man as far as I'm concerned, as far as my dad is, but a barber, and my mother a beautician. So that's why they always, that's how they roll. That's how they did it.
Yeah,
I used to work out of my father's barbershop, sweeping, shining shoes, hanging up clothes, everything.
Right.
I do have a side question, believe it or not, as a barber. At one time, I was as a youngster, I was sweeping, right? And in sweeping, I accidentally brushed the gentleman's foot that was sitting in my father's chair. He got up and snatched that broom. I thought he was going to whack me, but he spit into the broom. Evidently, there was a superstition. Does that still exist?
Yeah, it still exists. Well, not for everybody, but for me, I'm like that. I can't front. If somebody touched my foot with that broom, then I do the same thing. I mean, I don't snatch it from people. I just
and put a water spit in it. I'm glad he did it to the broom because I thought he was
right.
But that taught me a lesson. And ever since then, I swept very carefully around people. I gave them plenty of room. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But to answer your question, how I got started, like I started at Everyone's Place, a bookstore here in Baltimore, and who sells your book. You may know African World Books.
Yes,
I think
yes, I do.
Yeah, African World Books with Brother Nati, and so I worked for him at Everyone's Place in the bookstore part. That was in 94. I worked for him for a few years. So while I was there, I would see all of these different scholars would come through there, and different people that So I started to look at all of the VHSs at the time, and I would look at all these different things, and I said, "Man, we need something like this in Baltimore." And as I would look, I knew pretty much who everybody was. He would get these big shipments of tapes that would come in from New York. Actually, they would come in, and I would actually, what was that? From the Slave Theater, different places all around New York. Was Reverend Cleet? Is it Reverend Cleet? Reverend something? I think it's Reverend Brown who used to do a lot of the taping and a lot of that stuff.
That's Clemson Brown.
Right. I think a lot of them. So yeah, exactly. So man, I just will watch everybody. And I'm like, man, we need to do this in Baltimore. So working at Everyone's Place, which was the mecca of Black consciousness. I just started, as I met people, I started to get numbers, and then I started to get this person number. From there, I was 19 years old, and from there, hundreds and hundreds of lectures that we've been able to bring to the Baltimore area. So it's, from Dr. Wells to Steve Coakley to Del Jones to Sister Soldier, and Brother James Small, Dick Gregory on a regular.
We had Professor Smalls just last week or week before.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Couple weeks ago we had him. Young Umar Johnson when he first started off. You name them. We've had him on in the lecture. Dr. Jeffries. And I'm just shooting names to just come. Dr. Claude Anderson.
Good company. That's what that tells me.
Definitely. It's definitely. Yep.
But I do want to thank you for this. But everybody, please, for those in the area, and if you can't be in the area, you can see my lecture there at Survival Nation. Did I say the name correctly?
Survivors Nation. SOLVIVAZ Nation.
Yes, right at the top, right there. And and please come to the TNAT Holistic Center Wellness Center in person for those of you in the tri-state area of Maryland, Virginia, DC. If not, if you're in New York or other parts or outside the country, just tune in live stream. Just call for 410-303-4120. And he did send the link. I don't know how to kind of do it like that, but we'll figure out some kind of way to do that. But those who want to participate in the live stream, this way you can see it in the comfort of your home. Other than that, my brother, I look forward to being in the place. No question.
We look forward to having you, and thank you again. We appreciate you for even considering coming here to Baltimore, which we call Tubman City also. But thank you.
What do you call it? Tubman City?
Tubman City, like Harriet Tubman City. Yeah. Dr. Barshango, I don't know if you know Dr. Barshango. He used to rename a lot of he used to rename a lot of the cities and all. And when he would come here, he always called it the Tubman City. So he used to say it, but we made it real popular here in Baltimore. So we say Tub City.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
Brother, thank you so much, man. You have a blessed day, and I'll see you literally in a couple of days. All righty?
Definitely. Peace and have a great night.
You too. So everybody, I want to thank you very, very much. And I'm going to have Jabari back on in a further thing because he has such an amazing kind of background that I'm going to really explore that more. But I want to let you know that the show tonight was brought to you by King Simon, and he's got this event coming up this Saturday and the event coming up this Sunday. And also on Monday, I'm going to have on live with me, Jazz Aphrodite. She's going to be talking about her master class in numerology. She will have her brand new book that's out in both hardcover and softcover edition. I've purchased both already, so I will have mine by the time it's on the show. And also, saving the best for last, also sponsored Manifest on Purpose with Miss Kimberly, who is just a superb. She reminds me so much of Iyanla Van Zandt. Iyanla Van Zandt will give something, then kind of give a story or narrative so you can get the principle of it. So she tends to take a page of her life, but the universal principles are so on point. So I would advise anybody to see this. And again, I will be here on Saturday in Baltimore, and then I will be here on Sunday in Brooklyn. So it's going to be a busy weekend for me. But please, for those of you, take down the number, which is 410-303-4120. That's 410-303-4120 for live stream. And for those of you in the area, please stop by. It'll be a pleasure to meet you. I'll be there between 1 and 4. They do have some other events going on. Also, I want to let you know that today and tomorrow my classes are on sale. Now they're getting. I'm going to tell you, if you notice, the only time I promote my classes is when they're on sale. There are no excuses. Now, one day I'm going to fool everybody. I'm going to say, this is the full price and you don't need to get it. But what I'm saying, since the economy is so crazy, rent is so high, food is so high, I really take advantage of making sure that y'all have this knowledge for as little as much as possible out of your pocket. So as you see, if I look at that, that's less than $45, and you got all 3 of my classes that you own. All right. And my classes are now in over 110 countries and 30 languages and thousands of students. So I'm very honored, but this is the only time I will promote the book. It's my Learn from Lloyd series. Learn from Lloyd how to read a person like a book. Learn from Lloyd the do's and don'ts of numerology, and learn from Lloyd the next step in numerology. And all of them, not Lloyd Strayhorn saying it, but all of them, as you see, are considered best sellers or highest rated. So I consider that a real compliment coming as it is. For those that would like to, my free monthly newsletter, this way you can see what's up for the month of April with its crazy self. Don't forget, we just had an eclipse on Monday. The week before that, we had the Mercury retrograde, so things are crazy. And people, when they get the form in this, see, now when you get it in your email, it looks like that. So it'll only go up to about maybe Scorpio. And so for Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces, they can't see it. But if you notice at the top right, it'll say view in browser. So if you view in browser, click on that, you can see the entire horoscope reading for the month. And under the challenging, favorable days and challenging days, I've now added another feature, which is that link at the bottom of each of your signs. So what you can do is click on the narrative, because I now record on Manifest on Purpose each month. And it's this show right here that you can see on YouTube. And so if you want to listen to all of the narrative from, and I talked about the retrograde, I talked about the eclipse, and I talked about all the zodiac signs and the conditions for the month. So you'll see all of that. But for those of you who read, and so when I write, it's totally different than when I speak. So about 80% of what I said is not here on what you're reading. So if you want to get the full narrative, and this way you can click on the link to get your sign, other people's signs, whatever the case is. And I do thank people who have reached out to me about wanting to learn how to do this as a career. When I was coming up doing this, I had nobody. Fortunately, I lived in the city of New York. Fortunately, they had a lot of bookstores that are no longer here. Zoltan Mason's bookstore, Wiser's bookstore, Tree of Life bookstore. These were the major hubs in which I got all of my books on numerology and astrology. And so I'm self-taught, but I've done enough of this over the decades where I can teach you if you're serious about making this a career. So, and if so, just go here, Numbers in You and Beyond workshop, learning the art of numerology as a career. Just write to astar8llc@gmail.com, astar8llc@gmail. And for those of you, you can get the Astar app on your phone, on Amazon, on Android, by just going to their stores and typing in Astar 8 and downloading it. And for those of you, I thank you. It is coming together. It's been a minute. I ain't going front. But now I understand on this side of the equation, when they talk about the bugs and the updates, exactly what that means. So everybody, I want to thank you very much. And all of you have a great weekend. I look for those of you in the Baltimore area, Maryland and Virginia area and DC area. I look forward to seeing you on Saturday. And for those of you in the New York area, New Jersey, Connecticut, or wherever, I look forward to seeing you on this end on Sunday. So it's going to be a busy weekend for me, and it's really nice. And I want to thank all of you. And I'm sorry I couldn't get to the comments at all today, but I promise you I will. There are some of you who have donated. I've got to figure out a way to do this better, but all of y'all are very so supportive, and I do thank y'all very, very much for doing this. And one day I'm going to do a marathon. I'm going to tell my moderators I'm going to stay here until I get pooped, okay? And I can't read no more, and I'll say that's it. But I think I might do a marathon. Just read everybody, and to Stephen Williams and them, Stephen and Carol and all of them. And there's always a person that jumps on here first. I don't know how she do this. She must say, okay, where is it? Where is it? There she is right there. Melanated Brown. She's always the first one to come out the gate. I don't know how she does it. And I guess as soon as I post, she posts. But I thank everybody from the bottom of my heart that makes this a very successful show. And definitely my moderator, Empress Rel, on Wednesday, and Jazz Aphrodite on Monday. So don't forget, I will have Jazz Aphrodite on Monday talking about her book. She's going to show it. I'm going to have mine. And I see she's going to have to publish some more books. That's all that is. Because I asked today, does she have any more books I could buy? She's out already. So all of you got to place your orders on Monday when she comes on the air, and we'll do it from there. So everybody, all right, thank you very, very much. I will stop running my mouth, but I love this. Thank you very much. And again, I must thank Jackie Barrios in Philadelphia that encouraged me to do this when she stuck the mic in my face and just said, talk. And I made a promise to her I would do it. I kept my promise, and it's now, I think July will be going on 3 years. So I do thank all of you very, very much. In the meantime, y'all have a very nice day, a safe weekend. And for those in the Baltimore area, for those in the Brooklyn, New York City area, I will see you this weekend, live or on stream. Take care. Bye.